Hi everyone. Today I am going to discuss about sequence category data types. The purpose of sequence category data types is to store sequence of values. In sequence category we have four data types: str, bytes, byte array and range. First str. str what is str? str is a collection of characters or alphanumerics or numerics or any kind of data enclosed between single quotes, double quotes or triple single quotes or triple double quotes. And coming to str data type, str is a one of the predefined class and treated as a sequence category. And the purpose of str data type is to store string data, text data or alphanumeric data, numeric data or any special symbols enclosed between single quotes, double quotes, triple single quotes or triple double quotes. And we have two types of str data: single line string data and multi-line string data. Coming to the single line string data, with the help of single quotes and double quotes we can store single line string data, but not possible to store single line string data. And coming to multi-line string data, with the help of triple single quotes or triple double quotes we can store both the single line string data and multi-line string data. Multi-line string data is nothing but multiple lines of data. And coming to the operations on str, we perform two operations on str. That is, first one is indexing and second one is slicing. Coming to the indexing, the process of obtaining a value from the main string is called indexing. For example, if we take a is equals to python, if we want y in that python, so we want to take one value from the main string object, so it is called indexing. So the indexing starts from 0 onwards, and the indexes may be either positive or negative. And if we enter valid index, pvm gives their corresponding result, or if we enter invalid index, pvm gives index error. For example, if you take a is equals to python, if you want y in that python, so index starts from 0, right? So p index is 0 and y index is 1. So now a of 1 gives y. Like in this way indexing works. And coming to the slicing, slicing is the process of obtaining range of characters or substring from the main string. For example, a is equals to python. If you take example, we want range of characters like yth. It's the range or it's the substring from the main string, right? So this is called slicing. And we perform slicing by using five syntaxes. First syntax, str object of begin and end. This syntax gives the range of characters from begin index to n minus 1 index, and begin is always less than end, otherwise we can get a space as result. And coming to the second syntax is obj of uh, begin colon. In this syntax we specify begin index, but we don't specify any end index. So in this time pvm takes the values from begin index to up to the last character of the string. And coming to the third syntax, str object of colon end. In this syntax we specify end index, but we didn't specify any begin index. So in this time pvm takes from first character to up to the n minus 1 character. And coming to the fourth syntax, str object of colon, just colon. In this syntax we didn't specify any begin index or any end index, so pvm takes up from first character to up to last character, entire object. And coming to the fifth syntax, str object of begin, end and step. In this syntax, begin and step, these three are either positive or negative. If step is positive, pvm takes the characters from begin index to n minus 1 index in forward direction, and begin is always less than n, otherwise we get space. And if the step is negative, pvm takes the characters from begin index to end plus 1 index in reverse direction. Mm, and begin is always greater than end, otherwise we can get space as error. And come That's it about slicing. And coming to bytes data type, Bytes is one of the predefined class and treated as a sequence category data type, and the purpose of byte is to implement end-to-end encryption or encrypted format. So to implement end-to-end encryption in bytes, byte takes the values from 0 to 256, the range of values. Byte object belongs to immutable because it does not support item assignments, and byte object maintains insertion order. Insertion order is nothing but whatever the data we give in the order, that the same order the output will be displayed. And on the object of bytes we can perform both indexing and slicing. And we don't have any symbolic notations to store the data in the form of bytes, but we can convert any type of value into bytes by using bytes of function. For example, we can take a list a is equals to list of 10, 20, 30 to 56 to 55 or minus 1, that's it. And we want convert this list into bytes, so by using bytes of function. So uh, we can, for example, b is equals to bytes of a, so we can get error as value error because bytes object ranges from 0 to 255 only, but in the list we take 256, so it get error. And coming to bytes array, bytes array is one of the predefined class and treated as a sequence category. The purpose of byte array is also same, to perform end-to-end encryption. So in byte array also maintains insertion order, and we can perform both indexing and slicing, but byte array belongs to mutable. It supports item assignments, and we don't have any symbolic notations to store the data in the form of byte array, but we can convert any type of data into byte array by using byte array of function. And that's it about byte array. Coming to the range function, uh, range data type. Range is one of the predefined class and treated as a sequence category data type, and the purpose of range is to store a sequence of integer values of with that is equal intervals of step of either positive direction or negative direction. And the range objects belongs to immutable, it does not support any item assignment. And we can perform both indexing and slicing on range object. We have three syntaxes in range object. First syntax is a range of value. This syntax gives the range of values from 0 to value minus 1. So for example, we can take range of 10, we get the result as 0 to 9 values. So a value minus 1 they will give. And coming to the second syntax, a range of start and stop. This syntax gives the range of values from start index to stop minus 1 value. And coming to the third syntax, a range of start, stop, and step. Based on the step value, it gives the range of values from start index to stop minus 1 index. That's it. Thank you.